Welcome into the DNVR Rockies podcast brought to you by DraftKings Sportsbook. Now, when you use promo code DNVR, new customers can make any $5 NBA pregame moneyline bet this week and get $150 in free bets if your team wins. That's code DNVR only at DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NBA. Welcome to the DNVR Rockies podcast, live in front of a studio audience. I am Suzie Hunter. We got Kale Sorbo producing. We're in for a mess of a show today. Here's why. Catastrophe. A series of catastrophic events. I had like a 20-minute interview with a national figure that I was gonna run, and someone deleted it. It's very tragic. So now on this day where the Rockies have given us nothing, I'm going to give you more nothing. Are you ready for this?
I'm so ready, Suzie.
Also, can we turn off DU basketball on this TV?
Yeah, sure, I can work on that.
Because this is just going to harsh my vibe. But yeah, we are live. This is a live show. We are loving life. Happy Hour started early here amongst the DNVR crew because the lawyers sent a cheese basket. And there was wine in the cheese basket.
It was a fantastic basket. There was some spreadable smoked Gouda.
That's how you know that we're spending a lot of money on lawyers. Because that basket was real nice.
The basket was real nice.
It's a really good basket. Today we're going to answer questions like, what is going on in the rest of the baseball world? What does the Fox say? What's going on in my mug? These are all questions we're going to address throughout this program. Let's get to it. Carlos Rodon. We were wondering where he was going to end up. He's heading to the Yankees. 6-year, $162 million. So with that, the Giants have kind of lost another guy to the Yankees. First Judge, now Carlos Rodon. Quite unfortunate. But at least he's, out of our division. Brandon Nimmo did a whole interview in an elf costume, and Chris Russo never said anything about it. Just did not acknowledge it on High Heat the other day. Looking like Buddy the Elf. The Mets were doing like a Christmas thing. And like Daniel Vogelback was there, like handing out gifts.
This is wild that they didn't even bring it up. Like he's in a full-on elf costume.
And like Chris Russo does a lot of sports yelling, so I'm surprised he wasn't just like, what's going on? I can see Kale like adjusting my mics as I'm yelling in too. Did I peek?
Maybe a little bit.
I peeked a little bit.
You peeked a little bit.
In real life, too. All right. Outfielder Joey Gallo is off the market because he is signing with the Minnesota Twins. They are in agreement for a 1-year contract. Jeff Passan tweeted that out earlier today, so you know it's reliable. Another outfielder off the market, Andrew Benintendi, is heading to the White Sox on a 5-year deal per Jesse Rogers of ESPN. According to Jack Curry of Yes, the Yankees were also interested in Benintendi, but kept hearing that they didn't want to go 5 years. So the White Sox did want to give him 5 years, and they got him. So those are just a couple more outfielders off the market. We got a guy on the market. We were just talking about him on the show yesterday, I believe. Eric Hosmer was DFA'd by the Red Sox. So, of course, we know he was the Padres' first baseman. He moved over to the Red Sox on the trade deadline. We were just talking about how nice it was for the Red Sox to have him because, his wife was a NESN reporter. It's like, oh, they must be having such a great time back in Boston. He was just DFA'd because the Red Sox acquired right-hander Wyatt Mills from the Royals, and that was in exchange for minor league righty Jacob Wallace. So they had to open a spot on that roster for Eric Hosmer. So now he's out and about. He's out and about. And this is another story that I liked that I saw. So there are not a lot of Major League Baseball players, current or... Well, there's none current, but there's not a lot of former Major League Baseball players who have come out. But a former Major Leaguer has come out of the closet. So this is NBC reported this. So former Major League Baseball player TJ House came out as gay and announced his engagement to his partner Ryan Neitzel. it was a very emotional Facebook post that he posted on Thursday. So he played for Cleveland. He played for the Blue Jays. But he said in this post that, at 23, he started, trying to numb what was going on inside, and he wanted something more. He wanted to be loved not for what he did, but for who he was. Kale, that breaks my heart.
It is a little bit heartbreaking, but also, what a good story.
Yeah, well, I'm happy he was able to find this solace. He also said, so this is from the NBC News story, but he said that he felt like he could not be himself around a lot of people because of conversations he heard from others and in church. So he just felt like, he felt so unheard. But love has finally set him free. So congratulations to TJ House. You are always welcome on this program. And everyone should know this is always a safe space, this show right here.
We love that.
Safe space for absolute nonsense, too. It is also a safe space if you're it's especially a safe space if you're a diehard. I don't know how to transition this into not sounding like a maniac. But listen, we got watch parties pretty much every day of the week here at the DNVR Bar on the corner of Colfax and York. Check that events page at thednvr.com. And if you're not a diehard already, you are missing out on price breaks for Broncos tailgates and now the Nuggets party bus. That annual membership comes with a free t-shirt from dnvrlocker.com. And it comes with a physical membership card. And it is beautiful. Kale, have you seen these?
I have. The new diehard cards are beautiful.
Oh my gosh, they're gold. They're black and gold. They look rich. They look rich.
They do look like premium. Being a diehard is something you want to seek after seeing those cards.
Mm-hmm. Well said, Kale. Yeah, they're beautiful. So for that alone, incredible. But in addition to that membership card is actually going to get you extra raffle tickets at all of our watch parties to win even more free gear on top of the free gear you get every single year. And you get access to our diehards only Discord, so you don't have to worry about politics or jerks. You can just chat with people in all of your favorite little Discord corners. And listen, if you love DNVR, you're going to love Game Time too. It's the hottest ticketing site that makes it easier than ever to score the best deals on tickets to sports, concerts, shows. So if you've ever dreamed of sitting in a seat you never thought you could, like the 50-yard line, courtside, behind home plate, floor seats of Taylor Swift, Lord, I hope it is possible with the Game Time app. The biggest last-minute price drops can be found. So if you're thinking Rockies tickets, maybe wait a little longer because you can save up to 60% when you wait closer to first pitch with Game Time. The bottom line is if you love DNVR, you're going to love Game Time, and the best way to support us is by buying your tickets through the link in the description. Join over 15 million people who have downloaded the Game Time app and score the best seats to all of your favorite events. And listen, no better seat than at an American Raptors game. If you haven't heard of the American Raptors, they are Rugby Town USA's newest rugby team. American Raptors are athletes who have competed at the highest level of their respective sports. They come from backgrounds in football, basketball, baseball, wrestling, track and field. Did I say soccer? Because soccer too. These guys have all of the skills to excel at the very aggressive game of rugby. And the best thing about hitting up an American Raptors game, it's free. So head over to AmericanRaptors.com, grab your free ticket for the upcoming season. And if you can't make it to a game, AmericanRaptors.com will be streaming from their website. So check it out. But wait, there's more. What's even better is that our guy Colton Strickler has it all covered for you with the DNVR Rugby podcast. Hit that subscribe button right now. Follow him and our DNVR Rugby account to keep up with the latest news. Learn rugby from Colton's 101 Rugby podcasts, and he's got exclusive interviews with athletes and coaches. Find all of that at AmericanRaptors.com. You guys, we are in for a good content day, because this is the fourth day in a row we're talking about the Coors Field Foxes. I've been trying to book them for a long time. And we have a live Fox in the studio right now. Come on in. Wow. Oh my goodness. In all of his glory. Hello.
Oh, hey.
How are you enjoying the spotlight? Do you have a name?
Fritzy.
Interesting.
Fritzy Fox.
Fritzy Fox. Okay. How did you end up at Coors Field?
I don't know if you know this. I'm a wild animal. So I sort of go wherever I'm able to. I didn't even know it was a thing.
Are
know
you
what I mean?
just like, is it like no thoughts, just vibes?
I was just like, I was hunting mice. I was like walking around fronlicking. And then
Frolicking.
next thing I knew, I mean, I was just looking for a wide open space. I actually, I don't know if I should say this or not. I ate that stray cat.
Wait, you ate the Coors Field cat? Is that what you're telling me?
I don't want to say it, but I mean,
wow.
Listen, I'm hungry. I'm a wild animal.
This is breaking news.
Anyway,
folks.
before that, the stray cat was begging for its life. It mentioned that it's pretty lit. Coors Field, pretty lit.
Pretty lit, yeah.
So I didn't really know what was going on. Again, I am a wild animal, so I just sort of wandered in. I got in where I fit in. It turned out to be 20th and Blake.
Wow, have you been to Coors Field before?
I don't know. I don't even know what Coors Field is.
So it's a ballpark where grown humans play baseball.
Listen, I just smelled, leftover hot dog bits, bits of cotton candy, caramel corn, all of the things, nachos.
Oh.
I don't know if you're interested in those. And I just found my way into I guess you call it a stadium. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
I'm a wild animal.
You must have been so confused.
I am right now. How did I end up here?
Your agent booked you.
Your
Your agent is Scott Boris, I believe.
That's right. I think I got screwed on the back end, but I'm looking to make it up on some of these front end deals. And again, all the stray cats I can eat.
All the stray cats you can eat. Let's talk about your skills.
Sure.
So we saw you and one of your little fox friends playing in the outfield.
I have so many fox friends.
Do you think you can play the outfield?
I'm a wild animal.
Yeah.
I don't even know what playing the outfield means. Can certainly run around.
So
look for
so these
rodents,
guys
small-
hit the baseballs.
Sure.
And often they go into the outfield.
Gotcha,
So do you think
gotcha.
you'd be able to catch them with your little fox mouth?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Not.
You got some reflexes, right?
What? No, I said absolutely not.
Not? Oh.
No, I have a tiny fox mouth. What am I supposed to do? You know how hard those baseballs are? I found one. I tried to chew on it. You know what these things are full of? String.
Oh yeah, it's not a food.
Foodless.
Yeah, foodless.
So uninteresting.
So there's no if they were hitting cats out there. Different story.
Catch that thing every time. No problem.
I can't wait for PETA to watch this show.
Oh boy!
And
Well,
throw
listen,
a bucket of blood on me outside of the bar.
PETA, to be clear, this is how nature works. I'm a fox.
That's good to know. How offensive is it when someone asks you, "What does the fox say?"
I mean, I don't speak English.
Do you know the song?
I do know the song.
You
It's
do
a
know
great
this-
song.
it's-
Listen,
you like it. You like
any
the
of
song.
I like any of the shine I can get. I'm a little bit of an attention whore. That's why I went into I could have gone anywhere. Empty field, all of that railway surrounding, but I chose the place where all the cameras are because I wanted the attention. I wanted the spotlight. I love when people ask what the fox say.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if it was, I don't know how the Fox community
Sure.
first interpreted that song. If it was a stereotype.
No, whoa. We will take any attention.
Any
given.
attention.
People don't think about us that much, but we're adorable. We're not that different than a dog if you really think about it.
You know what? Really? Yeah, you guys got those cute little noses.
So cute.
Big old ears. Look at you.
Listen. You said it, not me, but I agree.
Do you like
I am
little ear
adorable.
scratches like a dog?
Please. That was great.
I'm so happy to hear it. Do you have any plans on going back to Coors Field now that you know what it is and where it is and what it has to offer?
I mean, look at me. I'm here on the DNVR Rockies podcast. The fame that this has afforded me, I'm not going to shy away from that. I'm going back immediately.
Have the Rockies offered you to throw out the first pitch or sing the national anthem?
You know what? No.
Wow.
Nothing.
Wow, you haven't.
You know what? It's another failure of management. Listen, I'm the biggest show in town. No one's even reached out to me. All that happens, I end up on the DNVR Rockies podcast. Again, very honored. All the same. Monfort's.
Yeah, I mean, honestly,
Call Scott Boras, my agent.
the crowd is loving this, by the way.
Who wouldn't?
This is incredible.
It's the greatest, isn't it?
Wow.
Oh, you had a question?
We've just learned. I'm still getting over the fact that you killed the Coors Field cat and
Listen,
ate him.
I hate to keep harping on this. I'm a wild animal. I don't even understand. Like, that thing, by the way, did it a favor. It didn't look healthy.
You know what? That's my impression of the Coors Field cat.
The population, and that cat was on its last legs.
Kale, do we have any questions from our YouTube viewers?
For the Fox?
For the Fox,
I'm
or
ready.
for me, or for either of us?
Not necessarily for the Fox, but
Okay.
do you think the Rockies will ever relocate out of Colorado?
Are you
No.
asking me, the Fox, that?
I'm gonna assume that question is for me.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And I'm going to say no. But
Okay.
what do you think? Would you be sad if the Rockies relocated?
Listen, I'm just learning about baseball for the first time. I am a wild animal. I'm a fox. However, in the small time that I've gained shine and notoriety, I've heard some echoes about what the Colorado Rockies are all about. I would say, please leave Colorado Rockies. Take your terrible management, go elsewhere, leave Coors Field, bring a competent group in that is interested in winning baseball games, not just making an attractive place for humans and foxes to congregate. Let's actually try to get some wins while we're at it. I'm outraged, and I'm a fox.
He doesn't know anything. Look at him.
The Monforts can move it. Listen, I don't know a lot. I do have an iPad.
Mm-hmm.
I read at a certain point that the owner of the Rockies
He has an iPad.
threatened to move the team out of Colorado because the fans were upset with the fact that they couldn't win. Let's take him up on that. Beat it.
Wow. Would you ever relocate to another city? How do you
Me?
feel about, like, Ohio?
A lot of lush forest land around Ohio. A lot of rolling hills and Greenland.
Mm-hmm.
I'd love it.
Yeah.
I don't know what the stray cat situation is there, but
I'm sure
I'm
you'll
interested.
find some. I'm sure you'll find some. Thank you so much to Fritzy the Fox, everyone.
Hey,
Thank
listen,
you.
This was my pleasure. I look forward to inhabiting more sports fields around Colorado and getting more and more notoriety. Thank you so much.
Incredible. Thank you so much. Wow. Truly groundbreaking interview. That was an exclusive. This is a DNVR exclusive. Amazing. Amazing. The studio audience is loving this. Just eating it up. Yeah, this has been a day. I also tried to book a tarot reader today. Kale, were you there when I made that call?
I was not.
When I was trying to figure out how are we gonna fill a whole show, I called a tarot place on Colfax, so like down the street from here. And I started the conversation with, "Hey, I have a really wild request. It's strange. It's not anything you've ever heard." And they were like, "Okay, what's up?" I'm like, "Okay, I host this podcast, this Rockies podcast. Would one of your tarot readers like to come in and do a reading about how the Rockies season is going to end up? It's at 5:00 today live." And they were like, "Wow, that's a really strange request." I'm like, "Yeah, did I not say that heading into the conversation? Is that not the first thing that I said?"
Yeah, that's fair.
That's fair.
We do have another question for you.
Oh, another question. What is it?
Any hope for the Rockies to build something decent for next season?
Not next season. I think we're going to see some of those prospects that we talk about, the Zach Veens, the Michael Tolias, the Ezekiel Tovars. We're going to see those guys next year at Coors Field. But I feel like we're not even going to think about like contending until like 2024 at the earliest. 2025 maybe.
All in on 2025. The
All in on-
2025 Rockies are going to be a force.
Order the patches now,
Behind Ezekiel Tovar and Zach Veen.
Yes. I love the Veen machine.
The Veen hype is real.
The Veen hype is so real. So I think, once like these guys start coming up, the great talent that we have starts coming up into the system, coming up out of the system. And then, hopefully we can sign some good guys. Hopefully we'll have some really interesting hot stove seasons to come. This one certainly is not very interesting. Yeah. Thank you for your question. We appreciate this. We appreciate this.
We love it. We love the questions for the content.
We love it. Kale, what are we at for showtime right now?
We're at 20 minutes and 20 seconds.
Wow. Incredible. 20 minutes of this gold.
Gold.
What questions have I not addressed yet? We've talked about what the Fox says. The Fox had a lot to say. This is great. We're going to peep some tweets in a second. But first, we got one more shout out. We got to shout out DraftKings Sportsbook. Listen, the NBA season is heating up. We got a Nuggets game tonight. We'll talk about that later. But whenever I'm looking to get in on the action, I bet with DraftKings Sportsbook. It is the official sports betting partner of the NBA. So new customers can bet just $5 pregame moneyline on any NBA team to win their game and get $150 in free bets if they do. So check this out. Right now, everyone can earn up to 100% boost with DraftKings stepped up same game parlays. So go to the DraftKings Sportsbook app, place a same game parlay, and combine multiple bets like who's going to win, total rebounds. You can go crazy on there. And the more legs you add, the bigger the boost and the bigger your shot to win big. So download the app now, sign up with code DNVR, place a $5 pregame moneyline bet on any NBA team to win their game and get $150 in free bets if they do. That's code DNVR only at DraftKings Sportsbook. Minimum age and eligibility restrictions apply. See show notes for details. All right. I think we have someone walking into the studio right now who knows someone that we're talking about.
Is this how I get on the show?
Did you want to talk about Mallory Pugh?
Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, everyone can be a guest today.
Let's go.
And now we have Ryan Green, who
Hi,
makes
everyone.
so many amazing videos for
I
us.
wanted to come up and watch Eric, but
You missed it.
I know I missed it,
He was great.
but I'll join.
Who's Eric?
D-line.
We had Fritzy
Sorry.
the Fox on. Fritzy the Fox.
Fritzy?
Fritzy, yeah, I
Who
didn't know.
voted Fritzy?
Who knew that was his name?
Is that really the name?
Well, we asked the Fox himself. Scott Boras brought him in.
Oh. Oh man.
So we're going to talk about Mallory Pugh and her husband, Dansby Swanson. Dansby.
That's such a country club name.
I'm
Dansby.
like so sure that he's a nice guy, but that does sound like the name of a dude who would give me a wedgie in the hallway.
What?
Does it not?
Do dudes give women wedgies?
Oh, unfortunately.
Let's okay, I apologize. I didn't mean to give you any PTSD episodes over there.
It's fine. You didn't know.
No.
Because men don't know anything.
No. Well, I've gotten wedgies. It's like, I don't know if his name is Dansby, but...
Who gave you a wedgie?
No,
He's lying on TV. Okay, so Mallory Pugh married Dansby Swanson last weekend. Great wedding. Everyone's talking
Did you
about...
go?
I did not.
Oh.
And you didn't go either, even though you guys went to high school together.
No.
No?
We went to the same high school.
You went to the same high school. She went to high school with your
Mal
brother?
Pugh and I both played soccer for the Mountain Vista High School here in Colorado.
Wow. Incredible.
Yes. I was, I think, the first 4-year graduating class of Mountain Vista. So I'm older than Mal Pugh.
That's weird.
She has no idea who I am.
Not yet.
Not yet.
But maybe she knows your brother.
She could possibly know my younger brother, who was a very popular person.
Were you popular in high school?
Oh, no. People knew me. I was not of the clique.
Have you had your 10-year high school reunion yet?
Yes.
Did you go?
No.
That's the one to go to.
Not when Facebook has been invented.
That's the one to go to because it's like where the most people go and like most people kind of look the best.
Look, that's a fair argument back when like pre-internet days, but I know everyone and have followed everyone from high school that I want to, and I don't want to see anyone else.
You've seen what you need to see.
I know what dude, come on.
But do you
What
follow
am I missing from a Highlands Ranch high school? Nothing.
Sounds terrible, actually.
Nothing.
So are you saying I shouldn't go to my reunion then?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
If you have Facebook, you don't need to go to any.
Because I also went to a high school in Highlands Ranch.
What? Which one?
Rock Canyon.
Oh, okay. Nah, I didn't have a problem with you.
Nah.
But fuck Thunder Ridge, am I right?
I mostly hated Highlands Ranch, but
And Valor. What the fuck was Valor?
I also went there. Whoops.
You in Valor?
Yeah, for a year.
Boy, we need to have a talk.
This is some very niche content. If you went to a
if
high
you
school
came in
in
for
Colorado,
DNVR Rockies talk, I'm sorry.
the Rockies gave us nothing this week. So we're going to talk about players from other teams and their wives.
Oh, what a Friday show.
Is soccer big in in Colorado? Like that? Amongst the kids?
Yeah.
The youths?
Amongst the
youths?
Highlands Ranch folk.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's a white sport. I'll say it. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I didn't I'm sorry. In this state, that's kind of what it is. That's kind of what it is.
You're trying to get canceled.
I have been canceled. You can't get re-canceled.
That's true. All right, Ryan, thank you very much
Thank
for joining
you.
the show.
Hell yeah, that was fun.
Was it?
Are we peeping the tweets?
I had fun.
That's great. Enjoy your drink. Like I said, happy hour started early here at the DNVR Bar for my colleagues. It all started with that wine. Now look at them. A disaster. We have a tweet, though. We've got tweets about Dansby Swanson. Dansby Swanson right now is unbothered on his honeymoon. I love this tweet, though. Everyone is freaking about where Dansby Swanson is going to sign. Meanwhile, this is what he is up to. On a beach with his beautiful new bride, who is from Colorado. A catch. I love that for him. I love it. Speaking of dudes without jobs, there are still dudes without jobs. Jason Stark of The Athletic has been putting together the all unemployed teams. Wait, so when I sent this to you, this is also before the Andrew Benintendi news dropped. So this isn't even, they need a new left fielder for this team. But first base Will Myers, second base Gene Segura, shortstop Dansby Swanson, third base Justin Turner. This is a great team. This is a very good team, and these guys are all still unemployed. Will Eric Hosmer make that list? Because he is also now unemployed after getting DFA'd by the Red Sox. And I love this tweet from our friend at Rocktober19. Wake up, babe. Ian Chesman 2.0 just dropped. Brutal. So R.I.P. Eric Hosmer, he died after he saw this tweet. It's so mean. It's so mean. All right, you know what? I think this is the point where we call it a day. But Kale, you're not calling it a day. You got a busy night.
I do got a busy night. We got 3 Nuggets shows.
3 Nuggets. So that's pregame, watch along, and postgame.
Pregame, watch along, and postgame.
Who's hosting this watch along?
Usually it's Harrison, so I think he will probably be doing it again.
Yeah. Where is he right now?
Not here yet.
Wow, the nerve. Nuggets start at 8. Kale is producing all of those shows. Those will be fun. Are the Nuggets winning tonight, Kale?
I'm very nervous because Anthony Davis has been on a tear lately, so who knows if they win, but I feel good about their chances.
Anthony Davis still got that eyebrow?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, good.
Happy
Gotta stick
for
to
him.
a signature look. Listen, we have a tailgate at 11 a.m. this Sunday at 18th and Federal, right behind the Sports Fan. Our tailgates are awesome. They're so much fun. I will be there doing weird stuff. I actually did the pizza luge last week, and it was disgusting. The pizza luge. You guys didn't see the pizza luge? Oh, darn. I can't even send Kale the video fast enough to put it on this program. But basically, I took a slice of sexy pizza, and I folded the pizza in half, like a New Yorker would eat pizza, okay? And then Marissa's husband, Christian, poured the beer down the slice of pizza, and I drank the beer while it brushed across the surface of the pizza. And then I ate the pizza. That's the pizza luge. So I did that. So if you want to do that too.
It's the most frat thing I've ever heard.
I am. I'm a frat bro. We all know this. I am such a bro. Marissa actually sent Kale the video because the video lives on her phone. I don't know if we'll get it in time because we're clearly running out of time on this off-season Rockies podcast.
We can stall till this video comes through.
Wait, what'd you say?
I said we can stall till this video comes through.
You think we can? Okay. I will say, if you are watching this show right now and you are in Denver, Friday afternoons, the Friday Afternoon Club, we're getting fact up tonight. So come on down. Do we still have those fun slinger buckets?
I don't think the buckets are a thing,
Not
but
the
the fun
buckets?
slingers are still a thing.
And if you're a member, you're getting 15% off that whole tab. And if you come in wearing an Ezekiel Tovar black vest Rockies jersey, you're getting a free beer from me. So
Okay, we have the video.
We have All
the
right.
video.
So I hope you're watching us on the DNVR Sports YouTube channel because then you can lay your eyes on this disgusting masterpiece.
Ready? It's Sexy Pizza Luge time featuring Rec Brew. Here we go. Tap it out. This is awful. Now I have to eat the pizza.
I ate the whole slice. You don't have to. It's America. You can do whatever you want. Yeah. So that is, no one commits to the bit more. The only thing a Sagittarius can commit to is the bit. We all know this. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in to this program. Come down to the DNVR bar at the corner of Colfax and York to get fact up with us. There is one last question I didn't answer. What's in the mug? It's wine. But anyway, we will see you next week. Tune in to see who on the Rockies beat is still alive on Mug Day. And you know what they say about closing a show, Kale?
What do they say?
I don't know how to do it, so we'll just see you next week.